Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and welcome back to Mother 2 Deluxe, where in this episode, just like I promised, we will take out the Mondo Mole with Ness by himself. Before I get any deeper in here, you see this corner that I'm staring down into? There is a great charm there. If we were playing the regular version of Earthbound, I would recommend picking that up before you do anything else in this town, because the great charm will give you one extra defense, as well as it adds to your speed. I can't remember how much, which is very useful. But in this version, it makes it so you're completely resistant to brain shock and raises your luck by about 10, which isn't bad, but I would rather have the speed at this stage of the game. You may also notice that I took a teddy bear out of my storage. I actually grabbed all three. It's probably a little bit of overkill, because if you know what you're doing, you really don't need to do 3 teddy bears. You don't need to use any teddy bears if you do it right. But I'm just going to use them for a little extra padding for the level. Plus, I'm sure I'm bound to have an extra one by the time I rescue Paula. But even if I don't, it should be a nice little cushion in case I make some stupid mistakes, which is easy enough to do if you're trying something dumb like this. I really need to stop with the screen glitching. Ever since I almost died at the Grateful Dead Valley, I'm kind of overly cautious. But I don't want to screen glitch too much. I shouldn't have to. I'm level 21 right now. It's not even really an issue. There, now you get to see all the enemies in this place. And everything's good. I won't have to cut any longer. Killed one of my teddy bears already, but that's okay. Well, except for right there, I don't think I've been hit directly, so that should be good enough for me to get out my opening offense against the next boss. Plus absorb a few shots. Oh yeah, there's one other thing that I'm pretty sure I can do. I'm gonna try it if everything goes according to plan. Anyways, while I'm waiting for these guys to get killed, you may remember in the original version of Earthbound, the Mondo Mole, he has a 100% chance of being paralyzed, so you can just cast Paralyze on him and beat him to death. In this version, his chances are somewhere between 10 and 25%, I can't remember. So one strategy you can use against him is to just use Paralyze the whole time, and hope that it works. You finally got here. This is the second your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. But I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go the flash route instead. So let's flash him. Hopefully he'll start crying. Strange isn't bad either, because he'll start hitting himself. And I can use this to... Yeah, I'm going to shield E, because I believe it'll shield me as well as one of my teddy bears. So that'll take a little more damage in this fight, should he decide to hit us. But I should also do a bunch of regular shields on myself. And I should also use more flash, because I want him to be crying. There we go. That's perfect. With any luck, he will also offense up us and make this go by faster. But depending on if you're lucky or not, sometimes you can cast flash 3 times and it won't do anything to him. So there is a bit of luck involved doing this. So we did get kind of lucky this time around, but I'm okay with that. Also, I can't help but feel like that's a glitch. He should be unfeeling strange by now. I can't remember if that was fixed or not, because I know at one point sleep was accidentally set. That was easy. It's normally not that easy, but I got lucky. That sleep was set to being taken off sleep every 1 in 266 times or something like that. So maybe that's the strange too. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just different now. I'm gonna have to ask Messiah Nick about that, make sure that's intentional. But I still have a teddy bear in tow, which should help in the continuation of our quest. And once we procure the second Your Sanctuary location, I'm just gonna meet you outside the Lair. So, which will be happening very shortly. Sean briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Sean's Soundstone recorded the melody of the Lilliput Steps. So yes, I'll meet you outside. If I hustle I could probably get to the next town. I'd miss out grinding Chyna up in this town, but I could do a little bit of basic grinding in the Grateful Dead Valley and then just grind in the next town when I get there and worry about how difficult it is when I'm there. I'm gonna challenge myself with that in this particular run. So that sounds like a fun thing to do. It might be kind of a longish episode, but hey. Who? Are you Sean? Sean! I'm so glad it's you! I had a dream that a boy named Sean was my destiny. I know it's hard to believe, therefore I knew you would rescue me. If you hadn't come, I would have started crying. You can't open the door. You'll have to get the key from Carpainter. He's got it hidden away. I heard Carpainter can control lightning. In that case, you should wear this Franklin badge, okay? Sean got the Franklin badge. I'll wait here until you return. Come back here and get me out once you defeat Carpainter. Don't worry about me. Just kick butt like I know you can. I wonder where this car is that he paints. I'd really like to see. Hey, Sean. You're just here to bother me, aren't you? Just when Master Carpainter was going to make me a big shot in happyism. You should join us. But I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not gonna fight you, but these guys will. Later, potato. Hey, get back here, you no-good ocker. I don't even have a skip sandwich to try to chase him with. Oh, get out of here. I'm so running away from you guys. Aha, I got the jump on you, so I'm running away. I won't be running away from you guys, though. Time shift. Did you like that? I know I did. Oh. We... Knock, knock. Doctor. Exactly. Blue, blue. Oh, you'd like to be one of us? Then give up what you're doing and go meet the great Master Carpainter as soon as possible. Why can't he come out here and meet me? Is he too busy painting cars to meet me? Blue, blue. Don't bother us. We're in the middle of a prayer. Okay, I'll move out of your way. Go quickly. I want to know how so many moving objects can be on the screen without lagging the Super Nintendo. Like, look at this. There's... I haven't counted, but there's got to be, like, close to 100 things just walking in place. Maybe it's not as complicated as I think it should be, but... I just feel like that's impressive for the hardware. He actually does say, don't go to heaven. For those who thought that was just a lame Nintendo censorship. Nope, it really does say, don't go to heaven. You can fight a couple of those guys. I don't really need to, because I grinded so high up in my levels. I screamed, because I didn't know what else to do. I still do that in real life sometimes, just because I'm like that. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I needed your assistance to help make the world blue, and change it into a happy and peaceful society. Won't you and Chyna become my right-hand assistants? Sure. You fool! I have drawn you into my trap. Did you paint me into a corner? I still want to be your right-hand man. Why are you fighting me? Anyway, Carpainter appears. So what I want to do is cast a shield or two, and then just kind of pulverize him. Because he, yeah, I can't even flash him because he has a magic shield equipped. So there's no point in wasting magic on him. But eventually he will start casting lightning at me, and that'll just make this battle go by that much more quickly. He can hit you pretty hard though, so don't slack off, because you know he's gonna cast lightning on you. If you just sit and mash and don't pay attention, you could die here. He's still not a terribly hard battle, and there's really not a lot you can do about it, because of the nature of the lightning and trying to teach the player how the Franklin badge works. If you, well, I guess in the original version of the game, there wasn't lightning, nor did Buzz have a Franklin badge. I've played this version enough that it's starting to jumble up my memories of the two games, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just makes it more confusing when I'm trying to explain it to you, the watcher. Here we go, Oh, he started laughing hysterically, and then turned back to normal. Because I know that happens to me often. Off and on. The gold-colored statue behind me. Why isn't it blue? Since I got the statue, I've been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Chyna is being held. Take the key and go. Sure thing, Carpainter. Have fun painting cars, Carpainter. I'm just gonna meet you at the shack, because you don't need to see all this. I guess you can see this. That was really something, Sean. It looks like I somehow woke up too. Let's be friends again. Come on, reply to me, will ya? I promise I'll be a good guy. I guess that's a no, huh? Well, I didn't get the chance to respond. Dude. Bleh! I was just lying. Someday you'll see. Okay, now I'll meet you at the cabin. Yeah, I think pushing to the next town's doable. Sean, you got the key. Are you hurt? Yes, I'm very hurt. You troublesome little girl. Thank you, Sean. You're just like I imagined you would be. I'm sure that some people in Tucson are worried about me. Getting back there may be dangerous, but we can do it if we combine our strength. I'm able to use a little psychic power that is actually pretty deadly. Let's head back to Tucson. Don't forget your teddy bear, you will need that. Because you won't get to be ground up as much as normal, because I'm gonna wait until we're in the next town, because that's the way that this episode is going, folks. So anyways, I'm going to meet you in Tucson. What? Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No, Dad. Ah, I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click, beep, beep, beep. That's right. There's going to be all sorts of teleporting to get where you need to go to save time. Yahoo! I knew it! You saved Chyna. I don't really understand it, but I know that Chyna's miraculous power and your great courage will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Chyna, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade band-aid. Oh, that rhymes. I know. I'll call it a hand-aid. Just good to have. It offers up a full heal. So, let's just talk to Daddy and then go meet Mr. Dimwit, because he has an item that we're gonna want. Very much so. You must be the boy who will save the world, like in Chyna's dream. Chyna, I'm sure you'll be a big help to Sean. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Sean and I will be able to take care of ourselves. In Threek, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the three of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Chyna. Don't worry, I won't cry anymore. Aw, and he chases after her. Hope my mad hustling isn't going to ruin the experience. I'd like to have you join me, but I see no is written all over your face. I was gonna give you this money if you became my lackey, but I can't exactly expect you to do that either. Here, take this suitcase. There's $10,000 in bills inside. Use as much of it as you want, whether it's for good stuff or bad stuff. There's no use trying to give it back to me. Just give it up and take it. I'm planning to get my head out of my hands on the so-called Manny double, or whatever that petty bad guy named Lair Exaggerate, or whatever, dug up and on it. Let's meet up again if we ever get the chance. Alright, Mr. Dimwit, I would love to. Be sure to talk to old Lucky here to get tickets to get in to watch the show. Hey, you came with Chyna, then you deserve a present, playboy. Here's some platinum tickets. You can get into our shows with this. Chyna got the Backstage Pass. I bet she did. It's, yeah, I can't talk to him yet. Or can I? I'm gonna try. I don't think I can, though. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why I thought I could, though. Anyway, Backstage Pass. Whoa! Far out, man. Oh yeah, I have to talk to this girl. And then we can continue on forward. Yeah, like I said, I hope my hustling isn't going to ruin the experience, but I presume if you're watching this version of the game, you probably have seen the original version. If not, then... Oh no, I am not stuck. Okay. Almost had a heart attack there. Do I even have to talk to any of these guys? I think I can just immediately go back out. And here we go. Yeah, the Chaos Theater Soul Man. Sexy and exciting. A dynamic performance. Come on, greatest bluesmen, Runaway Brothers Band. Here we come. Gotcha, gotcha. I gotta be honest. In the Mother Earthbound games, I really haven't been too keen on the concert parts. Maybe it's because I've watched them 20, 25 times, but they don't do anything for me. I don't really enjoy them. I would fast forward through this if I could. But I know I'll get mad heat if I just fast forward through this part, so I'm just gonna let it play out. I'll talk over it and be obnoxious while talking over it. I always loved how in the original they were called Runaway 5, and then here there's 6 for some reason. But backstage there's still only 5. I want to know where the keyboardist rather is in all of this. Like, I understand that with a keyboard he can't really walk around, so that makes some sense, but he should still be at least out back just standing there. Maybe he could just have it hanging off his shoulders somehow. Like, I don't know, I always found that rather off-putting. And I'd rather be on-putting than off-putting, because pudding is delicious. So let's continue on hustling. We're gonna get to the next area. And I can stop the video. Well, I can stop the video whenever I want. I could make this 4 hours, really, if I felt so inclined, but who has the time to sit down and watch this for 4 hours straight? I'm lucky if I can sit down and get someone to watch one for like 4 seconds straight, really. Like, how... You know what I mean? Like, it's... Not that I'm trying to drag myself through the mud, but how do you find a video like this at this point in time with YouTube? It's buried so deeply. But all it takes is a few people to actually stumble across it and like it and share it, so... I gotta keep pressing on, pressing on, pressing on. No, you didn't. Anyways, pressing on. And now we can get to the next town, because the ghosts don't like loud noises. Oh, he straight up tells us that. I can't remember. I'm sure there's another guy that tells us somewhere. Oh, I thought he made me go in. Oh. Well, that ruined my fun. Okay, guys, here we go. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. And on we go to the next town. Got a lot of progress done this episode, I feel like. 2 bosses, a new town. We're gonna be halfway through this game before I even realize. I thought this was gonna take a lot longer. But this game always feels a lot longer to me than it really is. Maybe when I was younger and 20 or so hour RPG was the standard, games felt longer. And games didn't have timers either, so maybe they felt longer. And I didn't know exactly what I was doing, so I was wandering around more, so it felt longer. Now I'm just kind of going from point A to point B. With very little exploring in between. There is still plenty to explore, like a lot of the dialogue has been changed up, but I've seen that a number of times too. So, you know, I'll show you some, you can find others. If I show you everything, there's no point for you to try to play this yourself, right? Maybe you never will, but just want to see me play this. Anyway, here we are. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light this place up with a little of your own brand of sunshine. Alright, so hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Forside. I agree. Well, thanks again for everybody watching. Mother 2 Deluxe, this is MegaHarv signing out, and I'm going to grind up Paula here instead of the other place that I could have ground her up in. And I'll meet you back when I am ready to go. Talk to you later.